Okay, well, I've done a little bit of work since I took my last video. I actually shot some video and somehow it got deleted. Got my daughter's bumper cover painted. I think she's going to come over today. Wants me to put that on. Spray gun set up. Been working on my truck yesterday, and there's something missing. That'd be the gas tanks. I dropped them out, got the last one out at 11 o'clock last night after been doing quite a bit of work on the frame. Turn some light on here. And not done by any means. This side over here got quite a bit more done on. And what I've been doing is I've been using this needle scaler. It's actually called a mini needle scaler. I picked this one up from Harbor Freight. I don't remember what it cost. It wasn't terribly expensive, but it does a great job. If you put your air pressure about right at 90, if you go over that, it doesn't work so good, and below that, it doesn't work so good either. So if you have it right at 90 or maybe just a little bit above, it does a pretty good job. It's a little slow. I'm using it to get all this, if you can see it, well, there, that's better, that kind of crap off, and it does a great job. It takes it from that to, looking like, like this. It's real smooth, and all the scales off of it. I'm going to get all those lines out from behind there in just a few minutes, which are all held on by just Christmas tree connectors. Like that one and that one, a whole bunch of them. So I can get to the inside of the frame. I already did some on that side over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that down, pretty much like that side. And I'm going to go on up under the cab and so forth also. And then I'm going to use this stuff. I'm not going to use the rust bullet like I put in a different video. I decided not to do that, and I'll explain why in a minute. I'm going to use this stuff. Ospo. Basically it's phosphoric acid. There's also some other goodies in that. After doing a lot of reading online from people that do a lot of body work, they swear by this stuff. And I tested it out on some pliers. In fact, I can show you. And what it does is it turns iron oxide into, I guess, iron phosphate. And these were really rusty. And I put some on and let it sit overnight like you're supposed to do. And that's how they turned out. If you can, not too much reflection. It turns them a black, sometimes a little bit of white. These were just covered with flaky, scaly rust. They've been sitting outside. And that's what they're supposed to do. And then I'm going to go and I'll wipe all. It says you don't. I think you're supposed to wipe it off. And I may use wax and grease remover. And then after that, I am going to use good old Rust-Oleum on the frame, several coats. I'm going to prime it with rusty metal primer. Seems to get good results. And then I'm going to, I got it just in the quart, and I'm going to roll it on everywhere that I can. I think this is a 3-inch roller. Maybe it's 4. 3. You use less paint overall because you aren't just blowing it into the air, and you get better coverage, you get more on. And then I also got a couple rattle cans for where I can't get to. And I decided to go gloss. I like the way it looks. And it's probably going to fade out anyway. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what I put on there before. It was gloss last year when I did the suspension. And, you know, that's kind of how it looks now. So, which that, I've kind of gone over that with that needle scaler. It didn't rust through that much, but as you can see, there's rust underneath it. But it wasn't coming through. So that is what I am doing today. As you can see, the gas tanks are sitting out here. I gotta get the sending units and stuff out of them, get these out. I hope I can. Those lock rings are so rusted. I hope I can get those off. If not, I'll be buying new ones. Pretty nice day out today. We're supposed to have a cold stretch here. Today's what, July 13th, and all this week is supposed to be in the 70s. So it's going to be pretty nice. So, the Deer Slayer. That car has been through hell and back. My wife hit a deer with it several years ago. That's why it's got a black hood, and also it says Deer Slayer on it. Awesome. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing with my truck. I'm gonna get busy here. Also, these connectors, I don't know if y'all are familiar with how these quick connect connectors work. And if you're not, you'll have a hell of a time. You need a special little tool, which is one of these. Don't remember which one I used. Doesn't matter. And this fits over the gas line on the tank out there. And then this fits up inside that connector. You push it in there, and there's some tabs in there, and that releases it, and it just pulls off. I don't like them, but they work pretty good, I guess, if you get the little tool. Not too bad. I had to fight with one of them last night, but not too bad. Anyway, that's what I'm up to today. I think that's pretty much it for right now. After I get that done, the front fenders are coming off. After the frame's painted up, front fenders are coming off, the hood's coming off. Hopefully that'll be next weekend, and I can spray the inside of those so I can get them on the truck. And it's going to be time for some body work. Gotta get new tanks and pumps in, but body work is in filler. But anyway, that's what I'm up to today. This frame amazingly I think it looks damn good when I get all that 20 years of crap off of it. I'm just amazed. I think it looks really nice. I thought I might find some weak spots, but I haven't. Everything is really solid, and I really am amazed. Get this painted up and it is going to look sharp. So anyway, I will talk to you guys in a little bit.